Hello and welcome to my April 2025 empties. I thought today I'd just put them out in these containers that I store them in. These were from Grove Collaborative. I don't subscribe to Grove anymore, but I did for a number of years. And they always gave these tubs out free with orders. So I'm not going to go any order. I'm just going to pull things out. I think I have 2 of these in here. Oop, and things are gonna fall. So this was the end of my Great Barrier. Really, I think I just have 2. So I had stocked up on these while they were on half price sale last year, and they have finally gone up to normal price. For a long time I thought they were clearancing it out, but I do really like this lotion, but it's pretty expensive for how fast I go through it, so I'm not planning on repurchasing. But I had, over the course of last year, I think I went through 11 of these, so this is the end of them. Next up, the only shampoo I ever really use, Morocco Method Sea Essence Shampoo. I've been using this since like 2017. I have gone through numerous bottles, way more than I could count. And it's just my single shampoo that I use most of the time. It's the best. This is an Altruist Dermatologist sunscreen. I get these on Amazon UK. So this is kind of like the sunscreen that I use for like if I'm going to be outside. So I have repurchased this. Scene Deeper Conditioner. This is a fragrance-free conditioner, so this is the one I'm sticking with. I do get the regular conditioner from Scene as well, and I haven't quite decided which is my favorite, so I've been going back and forth. This is a transparent lab lightweight sunscreen. I do like this. I'm on my 2nd bottle right now. I did buy 2 around Black Friday. And this was recommended by Mad About Skin. I do think I like this one, but I think it's probably not something I'm going to get again, just because I think it's more made for oily skin. Because I'm so dry, this one can be a little drying, but I think oily skin would really like this, and it's really tenacious. It sticks on really well. I have a bunch of these. This is just my husband's bar soap. I got this Dove for eczema prone skin for him. This huge thing is the Vanacream Moisturizing Cream. I had this. This is like a pound of cream, and it's really thick. So I kept this in my bathroom for a long time and used it on my feet. My feet are super, super dry, and I really like this, especially for feet and hands. It's not like it's too thick to use all over as a body lotion, but my hands and feet are insanely dry, and this is awesome for that. And I have bought that again. This took me a really long time to use up. This is the Skin Food Royal Honey Propolis Enrich Essence, and even though it's only like 1.7 ounces for an essence, that's pretty small, but it just took me forever to get through. And a lot of times when that happens, it's like maybe there's just like the faintest irritation happening. So I think maybe that's what was going on, because I just tended to not want to reach for this. So for that reason, I don't see me getting this again. There was nothing necessarily wrong with it. I just think there might have been some tiny thing that I was just slightly reacting to. For a propolis product, I prefer the Wish Trend one that's good for kind of like acne and irritation. And I have repurchased that one instead. Another bar soap. Oh, and something's inside of it. Bonus. Oh, this is my mascara. This is the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. This is a mini. This is probably, I would say this is my favorite mascara of the moment. I have to be careful because it can kind of get like on my face, like in my skincare stuff, and I'll end up with like a little bit on my face if I'm not careful. But other than that, this is the very best mascara, and I like that it's so good for sensitive eyes, because I have the world's most sensitive eyes, so this is a good one. I'm currently using the Say, and I don't like it as much as the Tower 28, but I have lots of backups of that. Ordinary Argireline solution. I like this, but I want to try, I'm trying to find Argireline in a mixture. because I want to keep using the ingredient, but having single ingredient serums is kind of a lot because then you end up with a ton of serums, and I do have a ton of serums. But I'm trying to kind of figure out how to simplify and like have serums that have multiple things in them. So theoretically I would repurchase this, but I'm going to try to find something that's got like more than just our Geraldine in it. This might be the only one of these, I think, but I do go through a lot of these. This is the Biossance Squalane and Omega Repair Hand Cream. It is fabulous. Another thing that I've used so many bottles of that I don't think I could name how many. This is the M Cosmetics Micro Fluff Sculpting Brow Cream, and my shade is Deep Espresso. For what this costs, I feel like I went through it pretty quickly, and it's kind of hard to tell, but I've pulled it out a bunch of times and didn't get much product out of it, so I do think it's gone. But yeah, so I don't think I'll get this again. It was a really nice product though, but I just honestly I don't think I really super need it. And I also just like went through it kind of quickly for how expensive it is. Paula's Choice Water Infused Electrolyte Moisturizer. I think this was a free gift with purchase. I'm not planning on getting it again. It's just too light for my dry skin. This is nice. I just went through it really fast. Biossance Squalane Omega Repair Cream. This is great. It's very expensive to like use this regularly, but I like, this is like a little mini, so this might have been like a Sephora Point perk or something like that. So these little minis are great for travel especially. And speaking of travel, I get these Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Body Lotions. This one's great for plane travel because it's 2.5 ounces, so it fits in your toiletry bag. I don't remember when I used this, but it was quite a while ago, and I think I did take it somewhere and then finished it off recently. So, and I have more of these, so I have repurchased. This is the most fabulous eye cream. So I've had a lot of eye irritation this past year. It turned out I was allergic to nails, so that's why I have no nails on anymore. Haven't been doing them really at all in 2025, just because I'm trying to avoid that, because it made my eyes really sensitive and it was very unpleasant. So I finally found out what it was, but while I was trying to figure that out, I would try a bunch of different super sensitive eye creams, and this is the La Roche-Posay Toleraine Dromalago eyes, and it's like 2/3 of an ounce, so it was like, I think it was under $30, and it lasted a long time because it's like 2/3 of an ounce, so it's a good size. This inside packaging is pretty cool. Like, it's in this bag and it shrinks as you use it, and I like that it's really sanitary because you just pump out. And this lasted me a really long time, so I loved this. I would consider getting it again. I don't need to anytime soon because I have a bunch of eye cream to use, but I really liked this and I would get it again. This is the Volition Strawberry Sea Serum. I like this. I've used it a few times. I want to find something that I'm going to use more consistently, because this is a product that I tend to only get when it's on sale through FabFitFun, and I think this is like the 3rd bottle of this I've had in the last couple of years. But because it's Volition and their stuff's really expensive, I only ever buy it when it's on sale. So I'd rather find a product that's just kind of a good price all the time and just use that. I don't use L-ascorbic acid because I can't handle the smell and because I have really sensitive skin. So this one is good, but I'm not looking to repurchase anytime soon. I'm currently trying them out about skin vitamin C, and I'm really hoping that works out, but I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to have an allergy to it. I'm not 100% sure, but my neck gets kind of sensitive when I use it. I think we're almost done. Yeah, almost done with this bucket. This is the Ordinary Pycnogenol. I really like what this ingredient does for my skin, but it feels like I'm rubbing balsamic salad dressing on my face. Like, it has like kind of a scent that is vaguely reminiscent of balsamic dressing. It looks like balsamic dressing. It's like a deep brown and it's oily, so it literally feels like I'm putting salad dressing on my face. So I really like what it does for my skin. You can tell I labeled it antioxidant, remind myself when to use it. And yeah, so I don't think I'm going to buy this straight version again, but I am currently trying the other Decium Survival Zero. Yeah, the Naiad Survival Zero. So I'm trying that, and that has pycnogenol in it, and that's been easier to use. I think it's just like a better experience. So probably going to stick with something like that over the straight just pycnogenol, but I do really like this ingredient. And so that one's empty. Oh no, just kidding. There is a sample stuck to the side. This is the Ilia Barrier Build Skin Protection Cream. This is, I've only tried it in this little packet, but I did like this. It's just a kind of product that I'll probably never buy because it's very, you know, because it's Ilia, it's very expensive. And I just have lots of great creams that aren't that expensive. And then this is something I would not get again just because I used it up so quickly. This is the Merit, let's say, I've got to read this tiny thing. Brown 1990, and it's the shade Dark Brown. And I actually, because this is like a micro pencil, like it's so skinny that it just barely does anything. So like, I think this would be good for people that have really thin brows, but I actually have pretty full brows. So I just kind of like was like, where'd it go? It's just gone. Okay. So I think I don't really like the micro pencil style, and I'd rather have something thicker. So yeah, not gonna get that again. Not a bad product, but not gonna get it again. I just think it's like, it runs out way too fast. Okay, more stuff. So this is the Frostbeard Studio bookstore candle. It's mahogany, leather, and coffee. This one smells amazing. I love it. I will get it again. I have gotten it before. I will get it again. That one's awesome. And here's another one. This is another one that is a repurchase, and I will get it again. This is the Spooky Stories Dry Leaves, Campfire, and Cocoa. Frostbeard Studios is my favorite candle bread. I'm sitting here smelling these because they smell really good. So I love both of those. I'm currently burning, in the background there, I'm burning the Inklings, which is cedar, oak, and pipe tobacco. That's another repurchase. So these are all ones that I've gotten again just because I really love the scents. They're like really complex but not too intense. So I have asthma. I have to be kind of careful with candles. So I get Frostbeard Studio quite frequently. That's kind of my favorite candle brand. So this is a longtime favorite, the Alba Botanica Very Emollient Body Wash in Honey Mango. Specifically, the scent Honey Mango is amazing. I did use this as a hand soap. I am kind of moving away from using body wash with scents. As much as I love having scented body wash, it tends to irritate my skin. So I'm trying to stick to having my scented things be more like hand wash. And as a hand wash, this worked great. It's also nice as a body wash. But yeah, really like this. And that's something that I've repurchased many times and will probably continue to in the future. This is this Crave Beauty Makeup Rewind Transforming Jelly Oil Cleanser. This is the first oil cleanser I've ever really liked. I'm usually a cleansing balm person, but I really liked this Crave Beauty Makeup Rewind cleansing oil. And I'm currently trying the Prequel one. I just started using it and I like this better. I think the Crave one is better. It just, not that the Prequel one is bad, but I feel like this one was like, it got things off quickly, it rinsed cleanly. Like, this is, if I'm going to use a cleansing oil, it's probably going to be this one. Yeah. I also really like the Skin Fix Barrier-less Ceramide and Ecto Gentle Gel Cleanser. This is the second one of these I used. I got 2 of their sets for, it was around like the holidays. And there were 2 full size, there was a full size in each kit. So this is the second one that I've used up. And then I don't need to get any cleanser for a long time because I have quite a bit stocked up. But yeah, I really like this one. I would get it again. Would I pay full price for it? No. I don't think it's necessary, but I would buy it like in the context of a kit or at a good sale again. Let's see, this one is the Naiad Modulating Glucosides. This is supposed to be really good for sensitive skin, and I just don't feel like it was doing a whole lot for me. Sometimes I would put this on and I would think it was soothing, but then other times, like if I would put it on my neck with neck irritation, it would just get itchier. So I don't think that I'm going to get this again. I'm currently trying the ordinary one that is the barrier serum and it's pink. I think I might like that one a little bit better. But yeah, so probably not looking to get modulating glucosides again, or maybe I'll try it again in the future, but nothing I want to run out and get right now. This is the Mad About Skin Maximum Impact Facial Moisturizer. This is really nice. It's like it feels like it's really diving in and hydrating, and it still was plenty moisturizing. And it's a generous amount. I think it was 2.7 ounces, maybe. It was good. It does only have a 6-month shelf life, but I go through moisturizer really fast because I'm super dry, so that was not a problem for me. I would get this again, but it's not like I feel like I have to. Like, there's nothing that means like, oh, like I can't use, I've got a million moisturizers I can use, but I would purchase this again in the future. And I do, in general, plan to continue getting things from the Mad About Skin brand. Is that it? That's the last thing. So the last thing in here is this Aveeno Skin Relief Overnight Cream, Intense Moisture. This was good. I went through it pretty quickly. This is a 7.3 ounce bottle, and I just have very dry skin. So things this size, it's like I go through in a second. I need bigger. I need to get a bigger bottle if I'm going to get this again. But yeah, I do like this one. It was good. A little bit more intense than the Great Body Reliefs I was using earlier in the month. So yeah, this was a good one. And that is everything. Look at all these empties. So thank you so much for watching my April empties, and I'll see you again next month.